2024 is crazy. Okay, so this video is for people who agree with the fact that 2024 is crazy and want to know why do I think it, or maybe for people who are like, okay, no, 2024 is just the same as other years. Prove me wrong, or something like this. And it's also for me, so that when I watch this in several years, I get reminded of what I felt like the beginning was. So the reason why I'm making this video is because Sahil Lavingia, he's like Gumroad's CEO, founder, or whatever, and he made a stream yesterday, which was pretty interesting. I watched it, the whole thing, and yeah, the point of the stream was coding with Cursor. Cursor is this kind of IDE, aka like program where you basically build programs, basically, and a text editor essentially, but powered by AI. And the thing is that in this case, it's like something that actually works, right? It's basically, you basically just have to give it instructions and the program knows how to do the thing, right? So in this case, like the first example they do is like Josh here, he was building like some addition to a small program that he wanted to make, right? He had a website with some tooling that he wanted to build. He had a paint calculator, an air conditioning size calculator, and he wanted to build like a frame distance calculator for his website. And he just, on the Cursor app, aka the Cursor editor, code editor, he just opened the project, and the way to code, instead of like typing the code yourself, was just adding, like mentioning the things that you want in the instructions that you're going to give the program, and then the instructions. I'm adding a new mini tool calculator to the sites. It's a picture hanging calculator to help you properly space pictures, blah, 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 right? So this is something that now actually works. Like you can literally do this and work like this. This is crazy. Like I didn't know it worked like that already. I had used ChatGPT to help me maybe make a couple of scripts, but for projects like this, to me, it was useless, right? Because once the scope gets a little bit bigger, it's pretty useless and it's super annoying to code like that. To like copy paste into a chat box, to not have the like required files, to have to like select these kind of things. I don't know. It made the workflow really difficult. And with this Cursor editor with Claude, apparently it's just basically, it works more or less pretty well for doing like regular things. And the stream, yeah, this was like some app that just made. But the part to me that was like even more insane, like and why the title of this video is like 2024 is crazy or something like this, is Sahil in general, right? Sahil in general, it's like, it's insane. This guy runs a company and whatever, and look at this. First of all, look at how he runs the company. I have his website here, and he made a blog post a couple of months ago, May 20th this year, and he made some blog post explaining like his company, right? So he's just literally telling you how he runs his company. It's pretty insane. And here he has like, they host like public quarterly board meetings, and I've seen those board meetings and they're super interesting. Like they literally talk about the company, and they're here on YouTube. Like you can literally just watch them. It's insane. And he has this Excel sheet with how much he makes, with how much the company makes, the revenue, the gross market value. They talk about all this in the fucking board meetings. And in the coding stream, he was just literally kind of building features for the site and pushing them using AI. And like they have engineers and all this, but it's like he's doing like the first touch of the thing of like building the features that they need, so that then the engineers can like work on it better or whatever, right? But it's still insane, right? And he mentions how the process has shifted very much between like him having to speak to a lot of intermediaries, and now basically he can just like prototype it himself and get it done. So it's like that whole prototyping phase is like so much quicker. And yeah, it's not like just prototyping. It's like it literally gets reflected in the real app. I don't know. It was insane to me to watch. Yeah, like this is Gumroad. This is the web page where it's like hundreds, like millions of people, I guess, or thousands, hundreds of thousands of people have products. They have like ebooks for sale or whatever, or courses or something. And he has this coding with cursor thing. He made it in his in his website, in his product, and he was literally changing the icons. Like for example, in this toolbar, he changed this icon to say send post instead of tweet, and he changed this other icon, and like he did it like on stream and on YouTube, just like that, using AI. Right? That was kind of insane to me. So yeah, do you agree? Do you think this is crazy? Do you think this is just normal? Because this is definitely out of the ordinary, right? Like you don't see the CEO of whatever, Renault, like a car company, or like a fucking whatever, or even a small business. You don't see those people showing their day as much, well, a part of the day or whatever, like that. They don't show their board meetings. You can't like literally see them, right? It's not about money or something like this, right? It's about kind of access to this kind of, I guess, real information or something like this, right? It's like I've seen Succession, so I kind of know how a board meeting goes in that sense, but that's like a fictional show. It's not a real company, blah, 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 right? Meanwhile, this is like a real company that is literally working. It's making money, and you can see the board meetings and like see the decision making and all that. It's pretty crazy to me. And the guy that runs the company can push features to the fucking product literally on stream, and you can see it. And he does it using like AI, just writing words on a screen, literally words. He says, "Okay, can you change this button so that it says send post instead of send tweet?" He like plugs the whole code base of the project there, and the AI does it. And he's like, "Okay, you didn't do it well enough. You have to change it here as well," and it does it. I don't know. It's pretty crazy. So yeah, if you found this video interesting, this is another video. Well, it's a playlist actually. There are two videos that you could find interesting. They are also expressing some kind of sense of wonder or joy and surprise at the state of the current world, right? And yeah, the first one is called "The Fact That You're Watching This Video Is Literally Insane" from a bit ago. And this one is more recent, and it got quite a decent amount of views, 412. For my standard, it's a lot. Called "Dubai Labor Camps, the 21st Century / YouTube is Crazy."